Welcome to our channel. We are so glad you found your way here. Let us help you fall asleep. Let's begin with the Skybearer's sleep. Can the Titan Atlas rest? Can the Titan Atlas rest? Take a slow, deep breath in and release it. Let the centuries fade away as we drift through the quiet echoes of the past. Your mind is calm. The ruins are peaceful, and we are ready to explore. Atlas embodies the essence of endurance and strength, a figure deeply woven into the fabric of ancient mythology. This Titan, condemned to support the heavens, represents not only physical might, but also an unwavering resilience against overwhelming burdens. Legends depict him as an imposing figure, muscles taut beneath the weight of an immense sky, a reminder of the relentless demands placed upon him. In this region, the stories of Atlas resonate through the ages, transcending mere folklore to symbolize the trials faced by humanity. Sculptures and reliefs, found scattered among the remnants of civilizations, offer silent testimony to his enduring legacy. These artifacts capture moments where strength is not purely physical, but entails a profound inner resolve, a testament to the human spirit's capacity for perseverance. The landscapes that cradle these tales often echo with the whispers of ancient thinkers who pondered the implications of such a burden. Philosophers and poets have long drawn inspiration from his plight, contemplating the balance between obligation and freedom. In their reflections, Atlas becomes a lens through which to examine the nature of responsibility and sacrifice. Shadows cast by crumbling pillars evoke the weight he bears, reminding observers of life's intrinsic struggles and the silent endurance required to navigate them. The story of Atlas continues to inspire, reflecting a universal truth amidst the echoes of history. In Greek lore, Atlas emerges from a lineage steeped in divine conflict and cosmic significance. The Titan's origins trace back to the primordial gods, the offspring of the sky and earth, representing a time when the universe was in a state of flux. This region, rich with myth, depicts Atlas as a figure of immense strength, burdened with the weight of the heavens upon his shoulders. It is said that following the Titanomachy, a great war between Titans and Olympians, he was condemned to hold up the celestial sphere as punishment for his defiance. This act solidified his role within the pantheon, intertwining his fate with the very fabric of existence. The significance of this burden transcends mere physicality, symbolizing the endurance required to maintain balance in a chaotic world. The narrative of Atlas reverberates through various texts, each recounting the Titan's trials and tribulations, often linking him with the realms of astronomy and navigation. His name evokes a connection to the Atlas Mountains, a silent testament to his enduring legacy. These associations deepen the understanding of Atlas not simply as a solitary figure, but as a representation of resilience in the face of insurmountable odds, embedded within the rich soil of mythology that continues to resonate across time. Titans occupy a critical position within Greek mythology, embodying the primal forces and elements that shaped the cosmos. These beings, often depicted as colossal figures, represent both the chaotic and orderly aspects of existence. They were among the first inhabitants of the universe, born from the primordial deities, and their stories intertwine with the formation of the world itself. In their narrative arcs, Titans illustrate a balance between creation and destruction, mirroring the dualities of nature. The overthrow of the Titans by the Olympian gods signifies a pivotal moment in Greek lore, marking the transition from elder to younger powers. This conflict emphasizes themes of generational struggle and the inevitability of change as new forces arise to claim dominion over the universe. Various titans, such as Cronus and Rhea, play significant roles in the lineage of gods, acting as progenitors of the Olympians. Their relationships with one another reveal complex dynamics, including alliances and rivalries that echo through the ages. The remnants of their influence can be seen in ancient texts and artworks, where they symbolize the elemental struggles inherent in human existence. This region, rich in archaeological finds, continues to offer insights into the beliefs and values of those who revered these ancient figures, fostering a deeper comprehension of the societal structures they inspired. The Titanomachy marked a pivotal moment in ancient mythology, a fierce conflict between Titans and Olympians that shaped the destinies of both factions. Atlas, a Titan known for his immense strength, stood as a crucial figure during this tumultuous period, tasked with bearing the weight of the heavens. His role transcended mere punishment. It symbolized the eternal struggle against the encroaching power of the new gods. Battles raged across the landscape, with Titans and Olympians clashing in a display of raw power. Atlas, alongside his brethren, fought valiantly against the onslaught of Zeus and his allies. The echoes of this war reverberated through the ages, capturing the imagination of future generations while highlighting the delicate balance between order and chaos. In the aftermath of the war, the defeat of the Titans ushered in a new era, one where the Olympians established their reign. The fate of Atlas became a poignant reminder of the consequences of defiance. Bound to his eternal burden, he represents both a warning and a legacy, a figure forever intertwined with the struggles of his kind. The remnants of this mythological conflict can still be observed in the artifacts and inscriptions left by those who sought to honor the Titans. Each fragment contributes to a mosaic of understanding, revealing the complexities of belief systems that flourished in this ancient world. The burden of supporting the heavens weighs heavily upon Atlas, a Titan condemned to an eternity of labor. This figure embodies the struggle between strength and responsibility as it holds the celestial spheres above, a task both monumental and isolating. In the vast, ancient landscapes, the weight of the sky presses down, reflecting the tensions of fate and duty. This region, adorned with towering mountains and deep valleys, serves as a silent witness to Atlas's plight. The myths surrounding it articulate a narrative interwoven with themes of endurance and sacrifice. Legends indicate that Atlas, once a proud figure among his kin, faced punishment for his role in the Titanomachy, the conflict against the Olympian gods. The consequence was a fate far removed from glory, marked instead by the relentless weight of the world. The ruins of ancient temples dedicated to these deities echo with whispers of devotion and despair. Depictions of Atlas can be found in the remnants of artistry, illustrating the Titan's strained form, muscles taut against the immense pressure of the sky. Each stone carved with meticulous detail captures the essence of his unyielding struggle, a testament to the civilization's complex understanding of duty and the human condition. This enduring symbol continues to resonate through time, inviting reflection on the nature of burden and resilience. The weight of the world is often depicted as an immense responsibility, a heavy burden resting upon one's shoulders. In the case of Atlas, this weight serves as a poignant metaphor for the trials and tribulations faced by humanity. The figure of Atlas represents not only physical strength, but also the emotional and psychological strains that accompany duty and perseverance. This ancient Titan, condemned to uphold the heavens, embodies the struggle between power and vulnerability. Each depiction of Atlas cradling the celestial sphere captures an essence of endurance, the quiet acceptance of unrelenting pressure. This imagery evokes contemplation on the limits of human capability, challenging the viewer to consider their own burdens. In various cultures, the symbolism extends beyond mere physicality. It speaks to the shared experience of carrying responsibilities, the collective weight borne by societies throughout history. These representations resonate with those who strive to maintain equilibrium amidst chaos, reflecting the delicate balance of existence. The figure's posture, often bent yet resolute to wise so, highlights the tension between strength and fragility. This duality serves as a reminder that even the mightiest figures are subject to exhaustion. The notion of rest becomes significant, suggesting that even those who bear great weight must eventually seek solace, allowing for reflection and rejuvenation in the face of overwhelming demands. The structure of the ancient Greek cosmos reveals a complex understanding of the universe. At its heart lies the Earth, a flat disk surrounded by encircling waters. The Oceanus, above. The heavens were perceived as a dome, a firmament that housed celestial bodies. The sun, moon, and stars traversed this expanse, each with its designated path, influencing the rhythms of life below. This region also featured the 12 Olympian gods, each occupying a distinct space within this celestial hierarchy. Mount Olympus, the dwelling place of these deities, stood as a bridge between the mortal and the divine, embodying the aspiration and reverence of the ancient Greeks. The sky was not merely a backdrop, but a realm teeming with significance, where the cycles of the seasons and the movements of heavenly bodies were intricately linked to human affairs. Philosophers and astronomers sought to map these celestial relationships, pondering their implications for existence. It was within this framework that concepts of fate, time, and order emerged, shaping not only scientific understanding, but also cultural and spiritual beliefs. The cosmos was viewed as a living entity, embodying both chaos and harmony, reflecting the duality of human experience. Knowledge of this realm was seen as essential to navigating the challenges of life, guiding both thought and action in the ancient world. Artistic representations of Atlas in antiquity reveal a complex interplay between the divine and the burdens of existence. Sculptors and painters captured the Titan's immense stature, often depicting him as a powerful figure, his muscles taut under the weight of the heavens. This portrayal suggested not only strength, but also the inherent struggle of bearing such a monumental responsibility. The imagery extended beyond mere physicality, reflecting the philosophical notions of endurance and resilience. In numerous artifacts, Atlas often appeared alongside celestial symbols, emphasizing his role as the sky-bearer. These representations frequently featured intricate motifs of stars and celestial spheres, illustrating the ancient understanding of the cosmos and its connection to human life. The placement of Atlas in various scenes of mythology served to highlight his significance in the grand narrative of creation and destruction. Frescoes and pottery, adorned with images of this Titan, also depicted moments of respite, suggesting a fleeting tranquility amidst his eternal toil. Such artistic choices captured the duality of his existence, a being perpetually burdened yet momentarily at peace. This nuanced representation invites contemplation of the balance between duty and the desire for rest, a theme that resonates through the ages. Through these artistic expressions, ancient civilizations conveyed profound philosophical insights, using Atlas as a symbol of both strength and the human condition. Classical literature offers rich references to Atlas, illustrating his multifaceted role in the mythos of ancient cultures. In the works of Homer, Atlas emerges as a figure of immense burden, described as holding up the heavens. This imagery signifies not only the physical weight he bears, but also the existential struggles faced by humanity. His strength is juxtaposed with a sense of isolation as he remains apart from the other divine beings, a poignant reflection of the human experience. Hesiod further expands upon this characterization in his epic, Theogony. Here, Atlas is depicted not merely as a titan, but as a symbol of endurance, embodying the consequences of rebellion against the gods. His punishment, to bear the weight of the sky, serves as a reminder of the fragility of power and the inevitable consequences that accompany defiance. Through these narratives, Atlas becomes a vessel for exploring themes of duty, sacrifice, and the weight of existence. These literary portrayals permeate the cultural consciousness, influencing subsequent generations. They echo the complexities of human emotion and the struggle for balance in a world of chaos. The enduring image of Atlas, both as a titan and a metaphor, invites contemplation on the burdens that individuals carry throughout their lives, transcending time and civilization. The cultural impact of Atlas extends from ancient Greece to Rome, shaping artistic expressions and philosophical discourses. In Greek mythology, this titan was often depicted as a muscular figure, straining beneath the celestial sphere, embodying the weight of the heavens. Temples and sculptures from this period reflect a reverence for his strength, symbolizing endurance and resilience. These motifs transitioned into Roman artistry, where Atlas evolved into a more refined symbol of astronomy and navigation. The incorporation of his image in mosaics and frescoes highlighted the significance of celestial navigation for trade and exploration. This region revered him not merely as a titan, but as an embodiment of knowledge, linking the heavens with earthly endeavors. Literature from both cultures often referenced Atlas to convey themes of duty and sacrifice. Philosophers contemplated his plight, using it as an allegory for the human condition, emphasizing the inevitable burdens carried by individuals. The echoes of these ideas resonate through time, influencing later artistic and literary movements. In the Renaissance, artists revisited Atlas, integrating him into a broader narrative of human struggle and enlightenment. This enduring legacy illustrates how the Titan's image remains a powerful representation of the complexities inherent in existence, reflecting a universal experience that transcends the boundaries of culture and time. The notion of rest in ancient mythology evokes profound philosophical inquiries, revealing how different cultures conceptualized respite and its implications on existence. In various traditions, rest is not merely the absence of activity, but a state imbued with significance. It embodies renewal, reflection, and the cyclical nature of life. This perspective often contrasts with the relentless demands of labor and duty, embodied by figures like Atlas. In many myths, rest serves as a threshold between the mortal and the divine, suggesting that even the most powerful beings require moments of respite The Greek pantheon illustrates this through the duality of chaos and order, where periods of inactivity foster the potential for creation. It is within these quiet intervals that deities reevaluate their roles, offering insights into the human condition. Celtic and Egyptian traditions similarly underscore the importance of rest, often associating it with the seasonal cycles of nature. The earth itself undergoes phases of dormancy, suggesting that rest is not an endpoint, but a necessary precursor to renewal and growth. The interplay between labor and rest invites contemplation on the balance of effort and tranquility, urging humanity to recognize the value of stillness amidst the clamor of existence. This philosophical lens continues to resonate, inviting ongoing reflection on the nature of existence itself. Sleep serves as a profound metaphor, illustrating the duality inherent in labor and rest. It embodies the perpetual cycle of effort and recuperation, a rhythm echoed in the lives of countless civilizations. These ancient societies recognized the significance of balance, where toil was met with respite, creating a harmony that fostered both productivity and well-being. The act of resting was not merely an escape from fatigue. It represented a sacred time for rejuvenation, allowing for the rejuvenation of the spirit and mind. In many cultures, sleep was imbued with spiritual significance, believed to be a state where the boundaries between the physical and metaphysical blurred. The notion that dreams held prophetic value further underscores this duality, intertwining labor with the unseen realms of possibility. Landscapes shaped by ancient hands reveal relics of this balance. Ruins stand as testaments to the industriousness of those who lived and worked tirelessly, while the quiet of the surrounding environment speaks to the necessity of rest. The sun that rises and sets mirrors the labor of the day and the solace of night. The cycle endures, a reminder that progress is intertwined with moments of stillness. This delicate interplay shapes human experience, echoing a universal truth that transcends time and space. In the shadows of history, this relationship continues to shape our understanding of existence itself. The role of sleep in ancient civilizations reveals a complex interplay between the physical and the metaphysical. In many cultures, rest was not merely a state of unconsciousness, but a sacred journey. It served as a bridge between the known world and the realm of the divine. Rituals surrounding sleep often emphasized purification and preparation for the experiences that awaited in dreams. Across different societies, the significance of sleep varied widely. In Egypt, for example, the act was intertwined with the cycles of the Nile, symbolizing rebirth and renewal. The pharaohs, in their quest for eternal life, believed that their dreams could offer insights from the gods. In contrast, the Greeks viewed sleep as a realm where the unconscious mind could reveal truths. The god Hypnos personified this state, providing solace and wisdom to those who sought it. In Asia, practices involving meditation and mindfulness showcased an understanding of sleep as a pathway to enlightenment. The teachings of Laozi and Buddhism emphasized the importance of restful reflection, linking sleep to a greater spiritual awakening. In these diverse traditions, the essence of sleep extended beyond mere rest. It became a vital component of existence, a necessary pause that allowed individuals to reconnect, rejuvenate, and reflect upon their lives. The enduring influence of these beliefs continues to resonate in contemporary understandings of sleep and consciousness. Dreams held a revered place within the vast landscape of Greek religion, often perceived as messages from the divine. This region's inhabitants believed that sleep served as a bridge between the mortal realm and the ethereal. During slumber, individuals might encounter prophetic visions, guiding thoughts that shaped their decisions and destinies. The significance of these nocturnal experiences extended beyond mere rest, intertwining with rituals and practices aimed at deciphering omens. Temples dedicated to Asclepius, the god of healing, were focal points for those seeking insights through dreams. Visitors would enter these sacred spaces, engaging in a practice known as incubation. In this state of profound vulnerability, they awaited divine revelations. The healing power of dreams was paramount, as the faithful sought cures for ailments, both physical and spiritual. In literature, figures such as Homer illustrated the weight of dreams within narratives, often framing them as pivotal moments that altered the course of events. These accounts reflect a culture steeped in the belief that the unseen world influenced the waking one. The interplay of dreams and omens not only informed personal choices, but also shaped communal practices, revealing how sleep, in its quiet embrace, served as a conduit for divine interaction. The sacred and the subconscious intertwined, forging a persistent dialogue between humanity and the gods. Reimagining Atlas during the Renaissance marked a significant shift in artistic expression. This period, characterized by a resurgence of classical ideas, found new interpretations of ancient figures such as Atlas. Artists, inspired by the humanist movement, sought to depict him not just as a burdened titan, but as a symbol of strength and resilience. In various works, Atlas is portrayed with a muscular physique, his body contoured with meticulous detail, reflecting the era's fascination with human anatomy. The weight of the heavens is conveyed not merely as a physical burden, but as an emblem of human struggle and perseverance. The visual narratives evoke a sense of nobility in his labor, transforming the Titan into a figure of heroic dignity. These representations often utilize chiaroscuro to enhance the dramatic interplay of light and shadow, infusing the scenes with depth and emotion. In this manner, Atlas becomes a canvas upon which the complexities of the human condition can be explored. Artistic interpretations also reflect the Renaissance ideals of balance and harmony. The placement of Atlas in serene landscapes or amidst celestial bodies speaks to a reconciliatory relationship between humanity and the cosmos. Each brushstroke serves as a reminder of the enduring connection between the earthly and the divine, quietly encapsulating the essence of existence itself. The Titan's legacy permeates the fabric of medieval and modern literature, where it often embodies the weight of responsibility and the burden of existence. These narratives present Atlas not merely as a giant bearing celestial spheres, but as a symbol of endurance amid turmoil. In medieval texts, references to this figure convey ideas of strength and resilience, illustrating how individuals navigate their own burdens, often drawing parallels to the Titan's eternal struggle. The Renaissance saw a resurgence of interest in classical mythology, leading to a reimagining of Atlas within the context of humanism. Here, it transformed into an emblem of the quest for knowledge, reflecting the era's fascination with the cosmos and the intricate workings of nature. A rich array of poetry and prose emerged, portraying Atlas as a steadfast guardian of the heavens, whose silent vigil serves as a reminder of humanity's place within the universe. Modern literature continues this exploration, frequently invoking the Titan's image as a metaphor for contemporary challenges. Characters inspired by Atlas grapple with societal pressures, environmental crises, and personal dilemmas, echoing the ancient narrative of bearing heavy loads. In this evolving portrayal, the Titan remains a poignant figure, illustrating the timeless themes of struggle, sacrifice, and the search for balance in an ever-changing world. The quest to understand sleep stretches back through the annals of time, revealing a complex relationship with both the natural world and human existence. Ancient civilizations such as the Egyptians and Greeks regarded sleep not merely as a biological necessity, but as a sacred realm intertwined with the divine. Temples dedicated to sleep deities served as places of rest where individuals sought healing and prophetic visions. Philosophers like Aristotle pondered the nature of sleep, considering it a state of inactivity necessary for the restoration of the body and mind. These early inquiries laid the groundwork for future exploration into the mechanisms governing this fundamental state. The dawn of the scientific method in the 17th century shifted perspectives, leading to systematic studies of sleep patterns and their implications for health. Hermantha de Bresson de course, in the 19th century, the advent of modern physiology introduced innovative techniques to observe sleep. Researchers began to document the variations in sleep stages, recognizing the significance of rapid eye movement and its connection to dreaming. This period marked a pivotal transition from metaphysical interpretations to empirical investigation, revealing a more nuanced understanding of sleep's role in cognitive function and emotional regulation. Through the lens of history, the exploration of sleep reflects humanity's enduring curiosity, revealing a journey of discovery that continues to unfold within contemporary research. The Titan serves as a compelling archetype within Jungian psychology, embodying the weight of existence and the burden of responsibility. This figure represents the tension between individual consciousness and collective societal demands. Atlas, specifically, symbolizes the struggle to balance one's own needs with the expectations imposed by external forces. This duality resonates deeply within the human psyche, where individuals often find themselves navigating the pressures of duty and ambition. Psychological interpretations identify Atlas as a manifestation of the unconscious mind, where unexamined desires and repressed emotions reside. The act of bearing the sky reflects an internal conflict, as the weight of the world becomes a metaphor for personal struggles. Individuals may project their own burdens onto this Titan, seeking understanding and resolution through the lens of myth. The symbolism of Atlas extends beyond personal challenges, encompassing societal issues. The Titan's eternal labor can be seen as a commentary on the human condition, illustrating the universal quest for meaning amidst chaos. This archetype invites exploration into how individuals relate to their own responsibilities and the broader implications of their actions. In contemporary discourse, the Atlas archetype continues to resonate, serving as a reminder of the complexities inherent in human existence. The search for balance remains a central theme, echoing throughout the ages, connecting past reflections to present realities. Navigators and cartographers have long drawn inspiration from the figure of Atlas, a symbol of endurance and guidance. This connection is evident in the ancient maps, where his image often appeared, embodying the weight of the world and the responsibility of charting the unknown. The very act of navigation, rooted in the desire to explore, was often tied to the myths surrounding this Titan, who was said to hold up the heavens. In this region, The influence of Atlas can be traced through the meticulous recordings of landmasses and celestial bodies. Mariners relied on the stars, believing they were guided by the same celestial spheres that Atlas supported. Each journey into uncharted waters was a tribute to the Titan's steadfastness, allowing seafarers to traverse vast oceans with a sense of purpose and direction. These ancient maps served not merely as guides, but also as reflections of cultural understanding and perception of the world. The distortion of land and sea depicted within them mirrored the limitations of human knowledge at the time, reinforcing the idea that Atlas, while representing strength, also symbolized the boundaries of exploration. As centuries passed, the legacy of Atlas continued to shape modern cartography, where the principles of mapping remain influenced by the Titan's steadfast watch over the realms of land and sea, guiding countless adventurers and scholars alike. The influence of Atlas extends beyond historical texts into modern popular culture, where it has evolved into an emblem of resilience and endurance. Comic books and films have adopted the figure, often portraying it as a source of strength and moral fortitude. Characters inspired by the Titan frequently embody the struggle against insurmountable odds, reflecting society's ongoing fascination with the concept of bearing burdens. In graphic novels, the representation of Atlas often emphasizes both his physical might and his emotional depth, creating layered narratives that resonate with contemporary audiences. These adaptations highlight themes of sacrifice, duty, and the weight of responsibility, drawing parallels between ancient mythology and modern heroism. The Titan's image is utilized not only for its grandeur, but also for the inherent challenges that come with power. Cinematic portrayals further expand this narrative, blending myth with modern storytelling techniques. Films have depicted Atlas in various forms, from direct adaptations of ancient myths to reinterpretations that explore the nature of strength in a rapidly changing world. Each representation offers a unique perspective on the Titan's burden, inviting viewers to reflect on their own limitations and aspirations. This interplay between myth and modernity continues to enrich the cultural landscape, ensuring that the legacy of Atlas remains vibrant and relevant. The notion of Titan's sleep intertwines deeply with the essence of ancient beliefs and contemporary interpretation. This figure, burdened with the weight of the heavens, became a symbol of endurance and strength. Myths depict Atlas as perpetually awake, supporting the celestial sphere. Yet within these stories lies the subtle implication of weariness. In contrast, modern interpretations explore the idea of respite, suggesting that even titans might seek solace from their burdens. Within ancient texts, the concept of sleep held various meanings. It represented not simply rest, but a transformative state, where the boundaries of consciousness blurred. This region of mythos painted Atlas as both an eternal guardian and a figure yearning for relief. Such duality reflects humanity's relationship with labor and the quest for balance. Contemporary culture often reimagines these narratives, portraying Atlas as a metaphor for the modern individual overwhelmed by responsibility. The pressures of contemporary life echo the Titan's plight, inviting deeper reflection on the nature of duty. While ancient civilizations revered the steadfastness of their deities, present-day discourse raises questions about the sustainability of such burdens. Exploring the phenomenon of Titan sleep reveals an enduring tension between mythological ideals and the human experience, offering a profound commentary on the quest for rest amid relentless obligation. Atlas embodies the concept of cosmic balance, representing the weight of the heavens and the earth upon his shoulders. This figure, rooted in mythology, signifies more than mere physical endurance. It symbolizes the delicate equilibrium between order and chaos. His unyielding posture suggests an eternal vigilance, a reminder of the responsibilities that accompany power and stewardship. The ancient Greeks envisioned him standing at the western edge of the world, a guardian against the encroaching chaos of the unknown. This region, characterized by both natural beauty and untamed wilderness, served as a fitting backdrop for such a monumental figure. The mountains and sea, intertwined in a timeless struggle, reflect the duality inherent in life itself, where stability often lies just beneath the surface of turmoil. In various interpretations, Atlas is depicted not only as a burdened titan, but also as a custodian of celestial knowledge. The stars, constellations, and planets are intricately woven into the fabric of his existence. He becomes a mediator of cosmic truths, suggesting that the pursuit of wisdom requires an awareness of the intricate balance between light and dark, knowledge and ignorance. The ancient stories surrounding Atlas serve to remind contemporary society of the interplay between duty and the need for respite, prompting reflection on the implications of carrying one's own weight in a world that often demands too much. The relationship between Titans and Olympians embodies a profound power struggle, rooted in ancient narratives that illustrate the conflict between primordial forces and newer dominions. Titans, as the elder generation, wield vast knowledge and strength, representing the raw, untamed aspects of existence. Their reign is often characterized by a sense of inevitability, a reflection of the world before order was established. In contrast, Olympians emerge as symbols of a more refined authority. They embody the principles of civilization, governance, and human-like traits, seeking to impose structure upon chaos. This clash of ideologies signifies more than mere conflict. It represents the evolution of power itself. Each faction's influence reverberates throughout mythological accounts, demonstrating how their legacies shape the cultural consciousness over time. The tales depict skirmishes and alliances, revealing a nuanced dynamic where the Titans, despite their might, confront the shifting tides of fate as the Olympians ascend. This struggle is not solely one of physical confrontation. It embodies a philosophical battle over the nature of existence, morality, and the limits of power. The shifting allegiances and rivalries serve as a mirror to humanity's own experiences with authority, ambition, and the quest for balance in an ever-changing world. The echoes of these ancient tales continue to inform contemporary understandings of strength and responsibility. Existential themes emerge prominently in the narrative surrounding Atlas, who embodies the profound weight of existence. This figure, condemned to support the heavens, represents the tension between duty and the quest for personal meaning. The burden he carries is not merely physical. It reflects the struggle inherent in the human condition. The weight of the world, as he bears it, prompts reflection on the nature of responsibility and the search for purpose within the constraints of inevitability. Philosophers have long grappled with these themes, contemplating the implications of Atlas's plight. His eternal vigilance serves as a metaphor for the burdens each individual carries, often unseen but deeply felt. The act of holding up the sky becomes a poignant reminder of the choices made in the face of insurmountable odds. This region of thought explores the intrinsic link between freedom and responsibility, suggesting that true liberation may lie in embracing one's burdens. In literature, Atlas has inspired countless interpretations, each weaving existential inquiries into narratives of resilience and despair. The imagery of this titan, forever straining beneath the weight of celestial spheres, invites discussions on the nature of existence, the search for identity, and the acceptance of one's limitations. His story resonates with the enduring human experience, a reflection on the delicate balance between duty and the quest for self-discovery. Avasi Namita Lepeano stands as a pivotal figure within this narrative, embodying strength and nurturing qualities that contrast sharply with Atlas's burdensome fate. As the mother of the Pleiades, she exemplifies the often overlooked significance of women in ancient mythos, intertwining their stories with those of the Titans. This region, rich in celestial symbolism, gives rise to her legacy, which is marked by both compassion and resilience. Pleiana's nurturing spirit serves as a counterbalance to Atlas's weighty obligations, grounding the Titan's existence in a sense of familial duty. Her influence extends beyond the immediate confines of mythology, highlighting the roles women played in sustaining the cultural fabric of ancient societies. While Atlas bears the physical burden of the heavens, it is Pleiane's emotional strength that often provides solace and motivation. The connection between these two figures illuminates the complexities of their relationship, where shared experiences cultivate mutual respect. Her nurturing role does not overshadow Atlas's struggle. Instead, it enriches the tale, offering a deeper exploration of sacrifice and devotion. Through their intertwined destinies, the importance of female strength in the face of adversity emerges, shedding light on a more comprehensive understanding of their world and its many challenges. This dynamic reflects a broader theme of balance, resonating quietly through the ages. The Atlas Mountains rise majestically across North Africa, embodying the weight of their namesake, forming a natural barrier between the Mediterranean and the Sahara. This rugged landscape holds a wealth of ancient stories and local lore. Peaks draped in snow provide a stark contrast to the arid plains that surround them, revealing the interplay of climate and geography. These mountains serve not only as a physical delineation, but also as a cultural crossroads, where various civilizations have left their mark over millennia. The rich biodiversity within this region reflects its complex ecosystems, fostering an array of flora and fauna unique to its environment. Valleys nestled between the towering summits have nurtured human settlements, each steeped in the traditions of their ancestors. The Berber people, for instance, have thrived in these highlands for centuries, weaving their history into the very fabric of the mountains. Legends persist within the shadows of these peaks, often attributing their formation to the struggles of deities and titans. The enduring myth of Atlas, burdened with the heavens, resonates deeply in this geography. It encapsulates the eternal struggle between strength and vulnerability, mirroring the environment that surrounds it. Echoes of ancient tales linger in the air, inviting contemplation on the connection between humanity and the earth itself. The connection between Atlas and astronomy reveals a profound understanding of the cosmos, deeply embedded in ancient thought. This figure, often depicted as bearing the heavens on his shoulders, serves as a symbol linking earthly existence with celestial mechanics. The stars and constellations, meticulously observed by early civilizations, were mapped with an intensity that speaks to their importance in navigation and agriculture. These celestial bodies guided the rhythms of life, informing seasonal changes and agricultural practices. The meticulous alignment of structures found in this region, from temples to observatories, showcases an intimate relationship with the skies, Each stone and alignment reflects a commitment to understanding the universe, a testament to the intellectual pursuits of those who once thrived here. They developed sophisticated systems for tracking celestial movements, crafting calendars that dictated the timing of festivals and rituals. The study of the heavens was not merely scientific, it was interwoven with spirituality and cultural identity. In this quiet, forgotten history, the legacy of Atlas emerges as a bridge between the tangible Earth and the vast, uncharted cosmos. Observations made millennia ago resonate through time, connecting ancient wisdom with modern inquiries into the universe. This pursuit of knowledge continues, echoing the timeless bond between humanity and the celestial sphere. Historical texts reveal a profound evolution in the character of Atlas, transforming from a formidable titan burdened with the weight of the heavens to a symbol of resilience and endurance. Initially depicted as a punishment for defiance against the gods, this figure embodies the struggle between mankind and celestial forces, illustrating the tension inherent in ancient narratives. The earliest references highlight his strength, a reflection of the human desire to conquer the vast unknown. And later accounts, particularly during the Hellenistic period, Atlas begins to acquire more complex attributes. He is portrayed not solely as a bearer of the sky, but also as a wise figure, imparting knowledge to those who seek it. This shift signifies an evolving relationship with the cosmos, where Atlas becomes a guide, leading explorers in their quest for understanding the stars and their movements. Such interpretations contribute to a more nuanced perception of divine punishment, suggesting an underlying theme of mentorship. The Renaissance further redefined Atlas, linking him to the burgeoning scientific inquiries of the time. Artistic representations emphasize his role as a custodian of celestial maps, aligning with humanity's quest for comprehension of the universe. By the modern era, Atlas has transcended mere mythology, becoming a metaphor for the human condition, embodying both burden and enlightenment in the face of unyielding cosmic mysteries. This duality offers a profound lens through which to view the passage of time. In ancient traditions, the cycles of day and night, as well as the changing seasons, echoed the eternal struggle represented by Atlas. The relentless rotation of the Earth, much like the Titan's burden, signifies an unending cycle of rest and activity. In this region, the ancient Greeks understood time not merely as linear but as cyclical, marked by periods of exertion and repose. Just as day yields to night, so too does labor give way to rest. This rhythm, mirrored in the celestial movements, reflects a deeper cosmic order. Each sunset symbolized a moment of respite, a temporary release from weighty responsibilities, akin to the brief interludes Atlas might hope for amidst his eternal task. These ruins, remnants of once flourishing civilizations, reveal a societal acknowledgement of this cyclical nature. Temples dedicated to deities of rest and renewal stand as testaments to humanity's understanding of time's passage. In their art and architecture, one can discern a reverence for the balance between toil and tranquility. As Atlas bears the heavens, so do individuals navigate their own burdens, seeking moments of stillness amidst the constant churn of existence. The legacy of this Titan, intertwined with the concept of time, invites contemplation on the nature of rest and the enduring weight of responsibility. The Titan's rebellion marked a significant shift in divine hierarchy, challenging the established order of Olympus. This uprising, fueled by the Titans' desire for autonomy, revealed deep fractures within celestial governance. Their collective strength, born from primordial existence, stood in stark contrast to the emerging power of the Olympians, led by Zeus. In this era, the Titans embodied the raw elements of creation, while the Olympians represented the refined ideals of civilization. The ensuing conflict was not merely a battle for supremacy. It encapsulated a struggle for the essence of existence itself. This region, where mountains met the heavens, bore witness to the clash of titanic forces, each vying for dominion over the cosmos. The aftermath of the rebellion reshaped the landscape of divine authority. The Olympians, having triumphed, established a new order, relegating their Titan predecessors to the shadows. This transition emphasized the delicate balance between power and responsibility, as the newly crowned deities grappled with their roles as guardians of humanity. These ruins, remnants of ancient temples, still echo the tales of that tumultuous period. The fading company of statues stands as silent witnesses to the complexities of divine relationships, illustrating the ongoing tension between freedom and duty. In this historical context, the Titans' rebellion serves as a poignant reminder of the cyclical nature of power and its inherent challenges. Artistic interpretations of Atlas reveal a deep engagement with the themes of strength and burden. In ancient sculpture, figures often depict him as a muscular giant, straining under the weight of the celestial sphere. This imagery resonates with the notion of endurance, showcasing not only physical prowess, but also an emotional depth. The intricacies of these carvings highlight the skill of artisans who breathed life into stone, capturing the essence of a figure burdened yet resolute. Architecture also reflects this mythological figure. Columns and structures occasionally feature Atlas as a supporting element, symbolizing his eternal struggle. In various temples, he stands as a testament to the intersection of art and spirituality, embodying the weight of the heavens. These architectural choices serve to connect the divine with the everyday lives of those who sought to honor their gods. In more contemporary interpretations, Atlas is often reimagined, embodying a metaphorical weight. Artists employ diverse mediums to explore themes of responsibility and the human condition, echoing the timeless nature of his story. These representations continue to resonate, inviting reflections on the nature of duty and sacrifice. Each artistic endeavor adds layers to the narrative, ensuring that this ancient figure remains relevant across generations, a silent observer of humanity's enduring quest for balance. The Titan embodies more than mere strength. It represents a foundational concept in natural philosophy, particularly regarding the structure of the earth. Ancient scholars often referenced the figure of Atlas to explain the cosmos and the terrestrial realm. It served as a metaphorical anchor, suggesting that the earth rests upon a vast, immovable foundation, held by celestial forces. This notion resonated through various cultures, each interpreting the Titan's burden in alignment with their understanding of natural laws. In these ancient texts, the imposing mountains and the deep oceans were not just physical features, but reflections of Atlas's enduring struggle. The heavens and the earth were interwoven, with the Titan acting as a bridge between the two realms. Philosophers sought to explain phenomena such as earthquakes and volcanic eruptions through the lens of Atlas's cosmic duty. The weight of the heavens, they argued, could be felt in the shifting ground beneath, each tremor a reminder of the Titan's endless toil. These interpretations fostered a profound respect for the natural world, illustrating that human existence was intricately linked to the cosmic order. The Titan's role as a bearer of the heavens became a symbol for balance, encouraging a deeper inquiry into the Earth's mysteries. Through these ancient narratives, the essence of natural philosophy unfolded, enriching humanity's understanding of the universe. An enduring figure in ancient astronomy, Atlas represented more than mere myth. His association with the heavens reflected a profound understanding of celestial mechanics. In various cultures, the imagery of Atlas holding up the sky resonated deeply, symbolizing the weight of cosmic responsibility. This connection inspired early astronomers to observe and document the night sky with remarkable precision. In the Mediterranean region, scholars turned their gaze upward, guided by the presence of this celestial guardian. Constellations were mapped, and the movements of planets were recorded, as they sought to decipher the messages of the cosmos. The influence of Atlas extended beyond the realm of myth, providing a framework through which early astronomers could interpret celestial phenomena. These efforts culminated in a nascent understanding of the heavens that transcended cultural boundaries. The alignment of celestial bodies with earthly events was meticulously chronicled, revealing a belief in the interconnectedness of the universe. Such observations laid the groundwork for future civilizations to develop sophisticated astronomical systems. Even as time passed and various empires rose and fell, the legacy of Atlas endured. His image continued to inspire a sense of wonder and inquiry about the universe. The quiet reverence for the sky lingered, illustrating humanity's enduring quest to understand its place within the vast expanse of existence. The symbol of Atlas extends beyond a single culture, manifesting across various civilizations as a representation of strength and endurance. Ancient Greek mythology presents him as the Titan burdened with the heavens, embodying the weight of the world upon his shoulders. This portrayal resonates deeply within the fabric of Western thought, signifying both burden and resilience. In contrast, various African traditions depict similar figures, often serving as protectors of the earth and its natural resources. These representations highlight the interconnectedness of humanity with the land, emphasizing stewardship rather than mere endurance. Such themes emerge in folk tales where the weight of responsibility is shared among community members, reflecting a communal ethos. Asian cultures present their own interpretations, with figures like the Hindu god Vishnu, who supports the universe through his divine will. This embodiment of cosmic balance suggests a harmonious relationship between the heavens and the earth, contrasting with the solitary plight of Atlas. In Mesoamerican lore, the earth itself is sometimes personified as a deity that bears the skies, further intertwining the themes of celestial and terrestrial responsibilities. These myriad interpretations serve as a testament to humanity's collective endeavor to articulate the relationship between the individual, the community, and the cosmos, revealing a shared narrative of strength amidst vulnerability. The evolution of the Titan Atlas into a symbol transcends its mythological roots, reflecting the shifts in human understanding and communication. This figure, once burdened with the weight of the heavens, has transformed into a metaphor for endurance and responsibility. In contemporary discourse, the term Atlas evokes imagery of someone carrying substantial burdens, a nod to the ancient narrative while adapting to modern contexts. This transition is evident in literature and art, where the Titan's likeness often emerges in discussions of societal challenges. The weight of the world, once a literal interpretation, now resonates through the struggles faced by individuals and communities alike. In various languages, the name has become synonymous with an unwavering spirit, embodying resilience in the face of adversity. Cultural references illustrate this transformation further. The phrase "Atlas shrugged" denotes not just the act of relinquishing responsibility, but also critiques the societal expectations placed upon individuals. Such interpretations serve to distill the complexities of human existence, encapsulating themes of sacrifice and the moral dilemmas woven throughout history. In educational contexts, the figure of Atlas serves to inspire introspection and dialogue about collective human experiences, creating a bridge between the ancient and the contemporary. This enduring symbol encourages reflection on the burdens we choose to bear and the choices we make in shared journeys through time. The notion of rest among titans evokes a profound contemplation of power and responsibility. In various mythologies, these colossal beings embody both strength and vulnerability, revealing the dual nature of existence. The juxtaposition of their immense capabilities with the necessity for respite illustrates the complexity of their roles within the cosmos. This region, steeped in legend, serves as a reminder that even the most formidable figures require moments of pause. The act of resting is not merely a physical absence, it signifies a period of reflection and renewal, essential for maintaining balance. Such themes resonate through ancient texts, where the Titans often face the consequences of their choices, leading to their eventual slumber. These ruins whisper tales of their struggles, the weight of the heavens resting upon weary shoulders. The legacy of Atlas, burdened by the sky, reflects a universal truth: the need for respite in the face of relentless duty. In contemplating these narratives, a deeper understanding emerges of the human experience, where the quest for equilibrium often results in the choice to rest or to bear on. As one delves deeper into these myths, the significance of sleep within the Titanic realm becomes clear. It is not merely an absence of activity, but a vital element in the cycle of existence, echoing through the ages, reminding all of the delicate balance between strength and vulnerability. Atlas occupies a unique position in global mythology, embodying themes of endurance and burden. In various cultures, figures reminiscent of Atlas represent the weight of the world, often depicted as holding celestial spheres or entire realms. This image is not confined to Greek mythology. In Hindu traditions, for instance, the deity Vishnu assumes a form that supports the heavens, mirroring Atlas's role as a steadfast protector of the world. Contrasts emerge in the motivations behind these figures. While Atlas faces punishment for defying divine authority, other mythological characters often act out of duty or sacrifice. In Mesopotamian lore, the god Enlil carries the burden of governance, yet he is not condemned but revered for his leadership. This distinction highlights the varying interpretations of strength across cultures. The symbolism of Atlas extends beyond mere physicality. It invites contemplation on the nature of responsibilities, casting light on the struggles inherent in leadership and the sacrifices made in the name of duty. These narratives converge around a central theme: the coexistence of power and fragility, a reminder that even the mightiest beings must navigate the complexities of existence. In the quiet recesses of ancient stories, Atlas remains a reminder of the enduring human condition, a bridge connecting disparate cultures through shared struggles and aspirations. The weight attributed to Atlas transcends mere physicality, embodying the psychological toll of seemingly insurmountable responsibilities. This figure, burdened with the heavens or Philids, serves as a potent symbol of the internal struggles faced by those tasked with immense obligations. In various interpretations, it becomes clear that the act of bearing such weight can lead to profound psychological ramifications, manifesting in feelings of isolation and despair. This burden shapes perceptions of self-worth and purpose. The mythos surrounding Atlas often reflects the human experience of grappling with expectations, both internal and external. In civilizations where these narratives emerged, the collective psyche often mirrored the struggles of its heroes, revealing a shared anxiety about meeting societal demands. The relentless pressure of duty can push individuals to the brink, leading to a withdrawal from the world they are meant to support. These ancient stories underscore the fine line between strength and vulnerability. The struggles of Atlas resonate deeply within the human experience, prompting reflections on balance and resilience. As cultures evolve, the legacy of Atlas endures, reminding individuals of the quiet power found in vulnerability and the importance of seeking respite amidst relentless demands. The enduring presence of this figure continues to inspire contemplation on the nature of responsibility and the necessity of rest within the human journey. Modern interpretations of Atlas frequently explore themes of resilience and burden. Literature reflects a nuanced understanding of this titan, portraying him not merely as a figure of strength, but as a symbol of the human condition. Many narratives delve into the psychological implications of carrying such weight. This exploration often reveals that the act of bearing responsibility can lead to profound self-discovery. Current authors frequently present Atlas in settings that resonate with contemporary struggles. The Titan's mythos becomes a lens through which to examine the pressures faced in modern life, such as societal expectations and personal aspirations. This reinterpretation allows for a dialogue between ancient and modern sensibilities, highlighting the timeless nature of his plight. In one compelling narrative, Atlas is depicted as seeking moments of reprieve, echoing the universal need for rest amidst relentless duty. The connection between Atlas and the idea of rebirth is also prevalent. Modern literature often suggests that through recognizing the limits of one's endurance, individuals can achieve a transformative awakening. This reflects a shift in perspective, where the act of resting is no longer seen as weakness, but rather as an essential component of strength. Such narratives encourage a re-evaluation of personal burdens, proposing that acceptance and pause can lead to growth and renewal in both individual and collective journeys. The figure of Atlas serves as a profound symbol in discussions surrounding climate change. This titan, burdened with the weight of the heavens, evokes a reflection on the immense pressure humanity faces in addressing environmental degradation. It embodies the struggles of those tasked with carrying the responsibility of stewardship over the earth. Current narratives often position it as a metaphor for the burden of knowledge and the urgency for action against the impending threats posed by climate change. In this context, Atlas represents the collective responsibility to confront the consequences of industrialization, deforestation, and pollution. It highlights the intricate interconnections between human activity and natural systems, suggesting that the weight of inaction is a heavy load indeed. These stories encourage a recognition of shared accountability, inviting individuals and communities to engage in sustainable practices, echoing the Titan's enduring struggle. The imagery of Atlas also reflects the tension between progress and preservation. It suggests that as society advances, the environment often bears the brunt of this growth. This dynamic frames discussions on resource management, urging a balance between development and ecological integrity. The Titan's narrative remains a poignant reminder that the path toward a more sustainable future requires collective effort, patience, and a willingness to bear the burdens that come with responsible decision-making. In historical contexts, figures embodying resilience often arise as symbols of strength. guiding civilizations through adversity. These individuals represent the enduring spirit, mirroring the Titan Atlas, who, despite his weighty burden, stands as a testament to perseverance. The concept of resilience extends beyond mere survival. It encompasses the ability to rise, adapt, and inspire others even in the direst of circumstances. Throughout antiquity, leaders emerged who faced insurmountable challenges yet fostered unity and hope. This region witnessed the rise of such figures who galvanized their communities during times of strife. Their stories often intertwine with themes of sacrifice and responsibility, illustrating the profound impact of individual agency within a collective narrative. In various ancient civilizations, legends celebrated those who persevered against the odds. Their legacies continue to resonate, reminding contemporary societies of the strength found in solidarity amidst chaos. These inspirational figures harnessed their experiences, providing a blueprint for future generations. The resilience displayed by these leaders is echoed in modern movements advocating for social justice and environmental stewardship. Their journeys highlight the timeless relevance of accountability and collaboration, reinforcing the notion that true strength lies not solely in individual endeavors, but in the collective will to uplift communities toward a shared vision. The intricate relationship between Atlas and the Earth unfolds through layers of geophysical connections. This Titan, often depicted as a figure bearing the celestial sphere, symbolizes a profound link to the very foundations of the planet. Geological formations resonate with the weight of his burden, embodying the forces that shape landscapes over eons. Mountains rise as testaments to tectonic shifts, echoing the strength attributed to Atlas. The Earth's crust, a dynamic mosaic, reflects the tension between creation and erosion. These processes continuously mold the environment, influenced by the gravitational pull associated with this ancient figure. Subterranean movements ripple through the fabric of the Earth, revealing a delicate balance. Crystalline structures within the mantle serve as reminders of the intricate interplay between the Titan's mythos and geophysical phenomena. Erosion, a slow, relentless sculptor, carves valleys and riverbeds, whispering tales of time's passage. In this region, the cycle of life and decay mirrors Atlas's eternal vigil, as the Earth renews, yet remains anchored by his mythic presence. Every stone and layer of sediment carries the weight of history, illustrating the profound connection between the Titan and the planet's evolution. These geophysical narratives enrich the understanding of not only Atlas but also the Earth's ceaseless story of resilience and transformation. Labor represents a central theme within the context of Atlas's enduring myth. This figure embodies the weight of responsibility, reflecting the burdens borne by societies throughout history. The image of Atlas, forever supporting the heavens, resonates with the struggles faced by countless civilizations. These laborers, often anonymous, have toiled in fields, workshops, and markets, contributing to the foundation of cultural and economic structures. In various ancient societies, labor was not merely a means of survival, but a rite of passage and a source of identity. Each individual's work contributed to the collective, echoing the timeless effort of Atlas. Communities thrived through shared responsibilities, and this interconnectedness fostered a sense of belonging and purpose. The influence of Atlas can be observed in labor practices, where the weight of obligation serves as both a burden and a source of pride. The legacy of this Titan extends beyond mythology, shaping societal views on work and perseverance. It encapsulates the human experience of bearing weight, enduring hardships, and striving for balance amidst chaos. This perspective invites a reflection on contemporary issues surrounding labor rights and the dignity of work. In examining Atlas's plight, a deeper understanding emerges of the values intertwined with labor, informing both past and present societies. The story of Atlas continues, a quiet reminder of the resilience inherent in human endeavor. The legacy of Atlas extends into the realms of education, influencing the way mythology is integrated into learning. This figure represents not only physical strength, but also the weight of knowledge carried through generations. In classrooms and lecture halls, tales of titans serve as allegories, revealing the complexities of human experience. They evoke discussions on responsibility, burden, and the consequences of hubris, allowing students to draw parallels between ancient narratives and contemporary issues. Educational institutions often utilize these myths to cultivate critical thinking. Students analyze the implications of Atlas's eternal duty, contemplating the balance between individual ambition and collective responsibility. Literary studies frequently highlight these themes, fostering an environment where the past informs present decision-making. Art and literature inspired by the Titan further enrich educational resources. Various representations of Atlas can be found in paintings, sculptures, and literature, each interpretation adding layers to the understanding of this character. This multifaceted approach encourages a deeper appreciation for cultural heritage as students engage with the narratives that have shaped human thought. In essence, the Titan's legacy serves as a bridge between ages, illustrating timeless truths that resonate across cultures. Such explorations not only honor the myth, but also reinforce the importance of learning from history, ensuring that the burdens of the past inform the paths of future generations. This perspective on Atlas extends into the realm of environmental conservation, where the archetype of the burdened Titan resonates profoundly. The symbolism of Atlas, tasked with holding up the heavens, serves as a reminder of humanity's obligation to maintain the balance of nature. This region, with its intricate ecosystems, mirrors the weight of responsibility once borne by the Titan. Efforts to preserve biodiversity and restore habitats reflect the pressing need to acknowledge the interconnectedness of all living entities. The narrative surrounding Atlas emphasizes stewardship, urging a collective movement towards sustainability. Scientific studies reveal how ancient civilizations, like the Greeks, harmonized with their environment, relying on natural resources without depleting them. This understanding prompts contemporary society to reconsider its relationship with the planet. Initiatives aimed at reducing carbon footprints and promoting renewable energy echo the timeless lessons of restraint and respect for nature. Historical sites, once silent witnesses to the passage of time, now stand as focal points for education and advocacy. They inspire a commitment to environmental ethics, fostering awareness that transcends generations. With the Titan as a symbol, the call to action becomes more than a duty. It transforms into a legacy. The challenge lies in recognizing that the weight of the heavens is mirrored in the fragility of the earth, urging a mindful approach to conservation that honors both myth and reality. The myth of Atlas extends beyond mere legend, intertwining with the very essence of human understanding. This figure, condemned to bear the celestial sphere, serves as a powerful symbol for the pursuit of knowledge. It evokes the relationships between burden and enlightenment, exemplifying the dual legacy that persists in contemporary thought. The Atlas of Knowledge, an ever-expanding repository, mirrors this mythological concept. It embodies the cumulative wisdom passed down through generations, encouraging exploration and intellectual curiosity. In this region, ancient texts and artifacts reflect the reverence held for learning, revealing insights into the civilizations that revered Atlas. The ruins of educational institutions stand testament to this legacy, where scholars once gathered to exchange ideas. These structures, though eroded by time, still emit an aura of intellectual fervor. The pursuit of knowledge was not merely a task but a calling, guided by the belief that understanding the cosmos could alleviate the burdens of existence. In this context, the narrative of Atlas transcends its mythological roots, becoming a reminder that wisdom is both a privilege and a responsibility. Each discovery contributes to the fabric of humanity, echoing the lessons of the past while urging future generations to reflect on their own roles within this continuum. The legacy of Atlas remains a beacon, illuminating the path toward a more harmonious existence. Atlas embodies the profound notion of burden sharing, a fundamental principle resonating through various cultures. This figure, known for his immense strength, symbolizes not only the individual struggle, but also the collective responsibility that binds communities together. Within this ancient narrative, the weight of the heavens serves as a reminder of the shared challenges faced by societies. In historical contexts, the figure of Atlas has inspired leaders and philosophers alike, prompting reflections on the importance of unity. These thoughts often emerge in times of societal strife, where the burdens of governance, resource management, and communal welfare intensify. The shared weight becomes a catalyst for collaboration, fostering a spirit of cooperation that can lead to innovative solutions. As communities recognize their interdependence, the lessons drawn from Atlas's mythos become more relevant. The idea of collective stewardship promotes a sense of accountability and mutual support. It suggests that no single individual should carry their burdens alone, advocating for a network of assistance and solidarity. This ancient narrative invites exploration of how contemporary societies can embrace these ideals. By understanding the significance of shared responsibility, individuals can contribute to a more equitable distribution of burdens, nurturing resilience and fostering collective well-being. The limitations of Atlas become evident in the weight he bears. The immense pressure of holding up the heavens creates a constant strain, not only on his physical form but also on the very essence of his existence. This burden transforms into a cycle of relentless exertion, where each moment spent supporting the sky drains his vitality. The dangers associated with overexertion manifest particularly in the deterioration of both body and spirit, leading to a disconnection from the world he strives to protect. In this region, the whispers of ancient lore caution against the consequences of taking on too much responsibility. Legends speak of titans who, in their quest for honor and duty, lost themselves to the weight they carried. The subtleties of balance are often overshadowed by the urgent demands placed upon them. This relentless pursuit can result in exhaustion, casting shadows over the vibrant life once enjoyed. Among the ruins that dot the landscape, remnants of past civilizations remind observers of the importance of moderation. These structures, weathered yet resilient, embody the lessons learned through trials of endurance. The fate of Atlas serves as a poignant reminder of the delicate equilibrium between duty and self-care. Understanding these limitations fosters a deeper appreciation for the burdens each entity carries, encouraging a collective awareness that extends beyond any single titan's plight. The burdens of the titans resonate through the corridors of modern psychology, reflecting a profound understanding of responsibility. This influence manifests in the exploration of individual and collective stress, wherein the weight of expectations shapes human behavior. The Titan Atlas, emblematic of unyielding duty, serves as a poignant reminder of the psychological toll that arises from excessive obligation. In contemporary discourse, the concept of burdens assuming a metaphoric form often surfaces. Individuals grapple with the expectations imposed by society. drawing parallels to the Titan's eternal struggle. This dynamic reveals a fundamental truth. The capacity to shoulder responsibilities varies widely among individuals. In some cases, the weight becomes unbearable, leading to psychological distress. Therapeutic practices increasingly acknowledge this complexity, focusing on strategies to navigate responsibilities without succumbing to overwhelming pressure. The historical narrative of Atlas encourages a re-evaluation of how one perceives their obligations. Recognizing the potential for burnout, practitioners advocate for balance and self-care, fostering resilience in the face of adversity. These ancient tales resonate with the notion that everyone carries some form of weight. The Titan's influence extends into the collective consciousness, shaping contemporary understanding of mental health. Acknowledging these struggles fosters empathy and connection, bridging the gap between the burdens of mythic figures and the realities of modern life. Atlas embodies the weight of contemporary global challenges, reflecting the interconnectedness of environmental, social, and economic issues. This ancient figure, traditionally associated with holding up the heavens, serves as a poignant metaphor for the pressures faced by societies today. Environmental degradation manifests in the relentless rise of temperatures and the diminishing of natural resources. Each ecological crisis mirrors the heavy burden Atlas carries, a reminder of the delicate balance required to sustain life on this planet. Social disparities further complicate the landscape as communities grapple with inequality and injustice. The struggles of marginalized populations echo the isolation and weight borne by Atlas, highlighting the necessity for solidarity in the face of adversity. Efforts to uplift these voices resonate with the idea of shared responsibility, urging collective action to alleviate burdens that seem insurmountable. Economic instability presents another layer to this metaphor. Many nations navigate the complexities of fluctuating markets, debt, and unemployment, often feeling the crushing weight of these financial pressures. The image of Atlas, steadfast yet weary, encapsulates the persistence required to confront such challenges. Each facet of this struggle calls for innovative solutions and collaborative efforts, emphasizing the importance of resilience in the face of daunting obstacles. This figure stands not only as a symbol of endurance, but as a call to action for a more equitable and sustainable future. The notion of Atlas's rest introduces profound philosophical implications regarding responsibility and burden. This mythological figure carries the weight of the heavens, embodying the struggle between duty and the desire for liberation. The act of resting raises questions about the nature of sacrifice and the extent to which individuals or societies should bear burdens for the collective good. In contemplating this rest, one may reflect on the balance between personal aspirations and societal obligations. This region, rich in ancient narratives, serves as a backdrop for examining the tension between individual agency and communal responsibility. The potential for Atlas to relinquish his burden evokes discussions around the feasibility of sharing responsibilities more equitably among all members of society. What does it mean for a civilization when its titans, both literal and metaphorical, seek respite? Such reflections prompt considerations of existential philosophy, urging an exploration of what it entails to truly rest in a world laden with expectations. The echoes of past civilizations resonate through these ruins, inviting contemplation on whether the burdens carried by past generations persist into the present. In this exploration, the search for a sustainable future becomes not only a task for the earthbound, but a collective endeavor, echoing the ancient calls for balance and harmony amidst the pressures of existence. Eastern art traditions offer a unique perspective on the figure of Atlas. often intertwining his image with local cosmological beliefs and philosophical ideals. In various cultures, these representations diverge from the Western interpretations, focusing less on physical burden and more on the essence of balance and cosmic order. In Hindu art, for example, figures reminiscent of Atlas are depicted carrying the weight of the universe, embodying the connection between the earthly and the divine. These representations emphasize a harmonious relationship with the cosmos rather than a mere struggle against it. In Chinese paintings, Atlas-like figures might appear as wise sages, their postures conveying both strength and serenity. Such depictions reflect the values of wisdom and the pursuit of enlightenment, suggesting that true strength lies in understanding one's place within the greater whole. The landscapes surrounding these figures often depict the natural world, reinforcing the idea that the burdens of existence are intertwined with the rhythms of nature. In Japan, the imagery shifts again, where Atlas may be symbolized through the concept of the kintsugi philosophy, which finds beauty in imperfection. Here, the emphasis is on resilience and the acceptance of one's struggles as part of a larger journey. Each portrayal invites contemplation of existence, urging onlookers to embrace their roles within the intricate web of life. And the integration of Atlas into modern politics and society reflects a nuanced relationship with the concept of burden and responsibility. This ancient figure, once a mere representation of endurance, has transcended time to symbolize contemporary struggles. Politicians often invoke his name to convey the weight of governance, suggesting that leadership entails a significant toll. These references serve to remind society of the gravity of decisions made by those in power. Public discourse frequently mirrors the stoicism of this titan. Citizens bear their own burdens, grappling with pressing issues such as climate change, economic disparity, and social justice. This collective consciousness echoes the ancient narrative, where individuals feel a shared responsibility for the welfare of their communities. The weight of these challenges can feel immense, invoking the mythic image of Atlas holding up the celestial sphere, a reminder of the invisible yet palpable pressures present in daily life. Art and literature continue to draw inspiration from this archetype. Those creative expressions often explore the themes of resilience and sacrifice, examining how individuals navigate their own burdens. In this way, the legacy of Atlas permeates the fabric of society. The Titan's enduring presence invites reflection on the nature of responsibility, compelling us to consider how we might redefine our roles within a complex world. The Titan's role extends beyond mere mythology, becoming a powerful symbol for nations throughout history. Throughout various cultures, Atlas embodies the weight of the world, representing both the burdens and the aspirations of people. This figure often serves as a reminder of the struggles faced by societies, reflecting their resilience in the face of adversity. In artistic depictions, Atlas is portrayed as a formidable figure, muscles taut under the immense pressure of the celestial sphere. Such imagery resonates deeply, invoking feelings of strength and perseverance. Nations have adopted this symbolism to convey their own narratives, often aligning their identities with the Titan's steadfastness. The weight he carries becomes an allegory for national pride and unity. In literature and philosophy, the Titan is frequently invoked to illustrate the idea of shared sacrifice. It becomes a point of contemplation, prompting discussions on what it means to shoulder the collective responsibility of a community. This idea manifests in various forms, influencing political movements and cultural expressions across continents. The Titan's enduring legacy is evident in modern contexts as well, where Atlas is referenced in discussions about environmental stewardship and global cooperation. Such associations highlight the interconnectedness of humanity, emphasizing the need for collaborative efforts in facing contemporary challenges. Thus, the Titan's presence continues to shape cultural identities, reminding societies of their interconnected destinies. Atlas stands as a pivotal figure in the evolution of mythological studies, serving as a bridge between ancient narratives and contemporary interpretations. Through countless generations, scholars have sought to unravel the complexities surrounding this Titan, examining the nuances embedded within his mythos. These explorations reveal not only the attributes of strength and endurance, but also the underlying themes of burden and responsibility that resonate through various cultures. This region, rich in archaeological findings, offers a wealth of artifacts that illuminate the Titan's significance. Inscriptions and sculptures depict Atlas not merely as a figure of strength, but as a symbol of cosmic order, emphasizing his role in the balance of the universe. Such representations provide insight into the ancient worldview, where the divine and the mortal were intricately intertwined. The study of Atlas has evolved alongside advancements in interdisciplinary approaches, incorporating perspectives from anthropology, psychology, and comparative religion. The Titan embodies the human struggle against fate, an enduring theme that continues to captivate scholars and enthusiasts alike. His legacy persists in literature, art, and popular culture, reflecting the timeless nature of these ancient stories. As research progresses, new interpretations emerge, allowing for deeper understandings of the Titan's role in shaping collective beliefs. Thus, the myth of Atlas remains an enduring testament to humanity's quest for meaning and connection within the vast expanse of existence. The relevance of Atlas in a globalized world manifests in various forms, echoing through the complexities of modern life. In this interconnected landscape, the weight of responsibilities often mirrors the burden borne by this Titan. Issues such as climate change and social inequality loom large, demanding collective action and shared accountability. The metaphor of Atlas becomes a lens through which to examine the pressures faced by individuals and societies alike. This region, once marked by ancient civilizations, now serves as a backdrop for contemporary challenges. The ongoing struggle to balance economic growth with environmental sustainability reflects a modern-day burden. It invites contemplation of how communities can support one another. Just as Atlas carries the weight of the heavens, folds and burrows in urban centers, the metaphor resonates in the lives of those who shoulder the expectations of family, work, and societal norms. The Titan's plight speaks to a universal experience, transcending geographic boundaries. Technological advancements further complicate this narrative, creating a paradox of connection and isolation, where the weight of information can feel as heavy as the heavens themselves. As societies grapple with these dynamics, the myth of Atlas remains a poignant reminder of the enduring human spirit and the shared responsibility that binds communities across the globe. The legacy of Atlas extends into various realms of popular philosophy, where it serves as a vessel for exploring themes of burden and resilience. This figure represents not merely the weight of the world, but also the philosophical inquiry into the nature of responsibility and perseverance. Many thinkers have drawn parallels between Atlas and the human condition, suggesting that the struggle to carry one's burdens is integral to existence. In various interpretations, the myth illustrates the dichotomy of strength and fragility inherent in humanity. Individuals often find themselves in positions akin to that of Atlas, tasked with responsibilities that seem insurmountable. This connection fosters a sense of solidarity among those who confront analogous challenges. Through this lens, the figure encourages reflection on the shared experiences of hardship. Contemporary discussions frequently invoke the image of Atlas to highlight the importance of mental health and the necessity of support systems. Just as Atlas is depicted as straining beneath the heavens, individuals today may feel the weight of their own struggle. The philosophical lessons extracted from this myth promote dialogue about vulnerability and community, emphasizing that no one should bear their burdens alone. The burden of existence resonates deeply within the narrative surrounding Atlas. Each tale reflects the struggles inherent in the human condition, illuminating a shared experience marked by hardship and resilience. This region, steeped in ancient lore, invites reflection on the weight individuals carry through their lives. Atlas, a Venerabird, tasked with holding up the heavens, symbolizes the immense pressure that often accompanies responsibility and expectation. And though in many cultures, this figure embodies the tension between personal sacrifice and the desire for liberation, the heavy skies above, perpetually resting on his shoulders, serve as a reminder of the challenges faced by humanity. These stories echo a universal truth. Each individual grapples with their own burdens, often feeling isolated in their struggles. The imagery of Atlas holding the world invites contemplation on the nature of support and the importance of shared experiences. Communities form as a response to this shared weight, creating bonds forged in adversity. The interactions between individuals within these networks reflect a collective understanding of vulnerability, fostering a sense of belonging. As Atlas endures his eternal task, he embodies the silent strength found in unity. This narrative of burden extends beyond myth, intertwining with the reality of human existence. In recognizing the shared weight, there emerges an opportunity for empathy and connection, paving the way for deeper understanding within the human experience. Rest serves as a fundamental aspect of human existence, transcending cultural boundaries and manifesting in varied forms. In many indigenous cultures, rest is intertwined with natural rhythms, reflecting an inherent respect for the environment. This connection fosters a sense of community, where collective repose is seen as vital for renewal and strength. Ceremonial practices often incorporate rest, allowing individuals to draw energy from the earth and one another. In contrast, certain Eastern philosophies regard rest as a pathway to enlightenment. Meditation and mindfulness practices emphasize stillness, proposing that tranquility allows for deeper introspection and spiritual awakening. This approach encourages individuals to seek inner peace amidst external chaos, highlighting rest's dual role as both a physical necessity and a spiritual quest. Western perspectives on rest frequently emphasize productivity and efficiency. The notion of work-life balance has gained traction, yet it often struggles against societal pressures that glorify constant activity. Innovative methodologies like the Pomodoro technique encourage short breaks, yet the underlying tension between work and rest persists. Explorations into historical practices reveal variations from the siesta in Mediterranean cultures to the concept of leisure in ancient Rome. Each tradition offers insights into how rest can rejuvenate the body and mind, shaping not only individual well-being, but also influencing societal frameworks. This complex interplay continues to evolve, reflecting humanity's ongoing relationship with rest. The narrative surrounding Atlas transforms as contemporary society seeks fresh interpretations of ancient myths. These stories, once confined to the realm of tradition, now serve as a canvas for modern understanding. In this reimagining, the Titan embodies not only the weight of the world, but also the burdens of contemporary existence. The symbolism extends beyond physical labor, resonating with themes of mental and emotional strain prevalent in today's fast-paced life. This region's cultural landscape is dotted with reinterpretations that speak to a new generation. Artistic expressions emerge, ranging from literature to visual arts, each offering personal reflections on the Titan's plight. The myth of Atlas becomes a metaphor for resilience, a reminder of the importance of self-care amid overwhelming responsibilities. The fading company of ancient deities finds new relevance in discussions about mental health and well-being. Communities engage with these narratives, fostering a dialogue that bridges the past with the present. The Titan's struggle to find rest resonates with individuals grappling with their own burdens. In educational settings, the myth serves as a starting point for exploring themes of empathy, responsibility, and the human condition. This evolving relationship not only honors ancient wisdom, but also cultivates a deeper understanding of the challenges faced by modern societies. Such reinterpretations ensure the legacy of Atlas remains vibrant and relevant. Atlas embodies a profound connection to environmental ethics, representing the weight of the world in both a literal and metaphorical sense. This figure, burdened with the heavens, reflects humanity's responsibility to care for the planet. In modern discussions surrounding ecological stewardship, Atlas serves as a poignant reminder of the delicate balance between progress and preservation. The imagery of Atlas holding the celestial sphere has been re-examined through the lens of sustainability, illustrating the interconnectedness of all life forms. These discussions emphasize that neglecting the environment can lead to dire consequences, resonating with the ancient tale of a titan forever tasked with an immense burden. This region, once thriving with flora and fauna, now faces challenges from climate change and habitat destruction. The narrative surrounding Atlas can inspire a deeper commitment to ecological ethics. In this context, it becomes evident that the choices made today impact future generations. The Titan's eternal struggle symbolizes the ongoing battle for a balanced coexistence with nature. By invoking Atlas, contemporary environmental movements harness a powerful metaphor for responsibility and accountability. The fading company of ancient myths continues to influence modern perspectives, prompting reflection on the role of humanity in safeguarding the world. This legacy invites a reconsideration of our stewardship over the earth. The figure of Atlas serves as a profound symbol in the philosophical inquiry of human values. This titan, burdened with the weight of the heavens, embodies the struggle for balance between individual responsibility and collective welfare. In various interpretations, it reflects the tension between personal ambition and the greater good, urging society to ponder the implications of its own choices. These narratives surrounding Atlas inform contemporary ethical considerations. They encourage a dialogue about duty, how individuals navigate their obligations to one another and to the planet. The notion of carrying the sky elicits reflection on the environmental crises faced today, suggesting that a harmonious existence is contingent upon shared responsibility. Within this framework, Atlas becomes more than a mere mythological figure. It evolves into an emblem of resilience and sacrifice. The burden he bears resonates with contemporary challenges, inspiring discourse on the ethical dimensions of leadership and care. In this region of thought, the Titan's plight prompts inquiries into sustainable practices and the moral imperatives that shape societal progress. The legacy of Atlas, thus, invites an exploration of values that prioritize empathy and stewardship, urging humanity to consider its impact on future generations. As such, the Titan's eternal struggle provides a backdrop for re-examining the relationship between humanity and the natural world. The legacy of Atlas permeates the realms of science fiction and fantasy, where the archetype of the burdened Titan evolves into various manifestations. These narratives frequently explore the themes of strength, perseverance, and the weight of responsibility. Characters inspired by Atlas often find themselves facing insurmountable odds, echoing the Titan's own plight as they navigate worlds filled with fantastical wonders and dire challenges. In literature and film, variations of this figure serve as a lens through which the struggle against oppressive forces is depicted. They are often portrayed as guardians of civilization, holding up not just the heavens but also the moral compass of their worlds. This imagery resonates deeply with narratives that emphasize the balance between power and duty, showcasing how heroism can emerge from vulnerability. The symbolism of bearing the sky transcends mere physical burden. It suggests a deeper exploration of existential themes. The Titan's narrative invites questions about destiny, sacrifice, and the potential for redemption. Creators draw upon this rich tapestry, crafting stories that reflect humanity's own trials in the face of environmental and societal challenges. In these explorations, Atlas becomes more than a mythological figure. He transforms into a universal symbol of resilience within the vast landscapes of imagination. Thus, the Titan's influence continues to inspire and challenge the boundaries of creativity and thought. The Titan's influence permeates the realms of architecture, where the weight of his mythos can be seen in the very foundations of cities. In many urban landscapes, structures reach skyward, echoing the might of Atlas, while intricate designs symbolize strength and endurance. This region's skyline, with its towering edifices, reflects humanity's ambition to transcend limitation, mirroring the burdened shoulders that hold up the heavens. Concrete and steel replace the ancient stone, yet the essence remains. Each archway and column embodies the spirit of resilience, drawing inspiration from the Titan's eternal struggle. The use of grand domes and high vaults creates an illusion of elevation, as if aspiring to be closer to celestial realms. Streets and plazas often bear the names of figures from mythology, a nod to the legacy of such narratives woven into the fabric of daily life. Civic buildings, adorned with sculptures reminiscent of Greek mythology, serve as reminders of the enduring power of these stories. They evoke a connection between the past and present, inviting contemplation on the foundations of civilization itself. In this way, the Titan's essence lives on, not just in the stories told, but in the very structures that define the human experience. Establishing a dialogue between the ancient and the modern, the influence persists, quietly shaping the spaces we inhabit. The weight of responsibility rests heavily upon the shoulders of Atlas, a figure synonymous with endurance and resilience. This ancient Titan embodies the philosophical exploration of burden, a concept that transcends mere physicality. It evokes introspection into the human condition, reflecting on the expectations placed upon individuals by society and the cosmos alike. Each sunrise casts a shadow over this figure, a reminder of the perpetual struggle between duty and desire for respite. In various interpretations, Atlas symbolizes the divine order, the delicate balance between chaos and harmony. This region, steeped in myth, offers insights into the metaphysical implications of carrying such immense weight. The notion of responsibility extends beyond the literal. It invites contemplation of moral obligations and the inherent pressures that accompany leadership. These reflections prompt questions about the nature of strength and the limits of human resolve. Atlas's burden can be seen as a metaphor for the collective experience of humanity, wherein each individual grapples with their own responsibilities. Weight, thus, transforms into a philosophical inquiry, a measure of one's capacity to navigate the complexities of existence. The enduring narrative of Atlas serves as a reminder that the quest for balance often requires acknowledgement of one's limitations, a quiet acceptance of the need for rest amidst life's relentless demands. The Titan's role extends beyond mere symbolism, thus relentless demands. While a Titan's role extends beyond mere symbolism, it embodies humanity's effort to comprehend the relentless forces of nature. As earthquakes shake the earth and storms rage across the skies, this figure is invoked to reflect the weight of responsibility carried by those who seek to understand these phenomena. The very act of bearing the heavens signifies the immense burden of knowledge, where the pursuit of understanding often encounters the unpredictable elements of the natural world. In this region, ancient texts reveal insights into how civilizations interpreted seismic activity and climatic shifts. They regarded these occurrences as expressions of divine will, often attributing them to the actions of deities like Atlas. Such narratives provided frameworks for grappling with the seemingly arbitrary chaos of existence, allowing communities to find meaning amidst destruction. As these ruins of past civilizations reveal, rituals were developed in an attempt to appease these forces, reinforcing the connection between humanity and nature. The Titan's image served as a constant reminder of the delicate balance that must be maintained. The struggle against nature's capriciousness resonates through time, underscoring humanity's ongoing dialogue with the environment. The need to understand, predict, and protect the environment has led to a renewed interest in the figure of Atlas. This ancient Titan, often depicted as bearing the weight of the heavens, symbolizes the burden humanity places on the planet. In contemporary discussions, his image serves as a metaphor for the environmental challenges faced across the globe. This region, once thriving under the stewardship of ancient civilizations, now grapples with the scars of industrialization and climate change. Scholars often draw parallels between Atlas's eternal struggle and the modern fight for sustainability. The efforts to reduce carbon footprints and promote renewable resources echo the ancient tales of Atlas's endurance, inviting reflection on both responsibility and hope. Movements advocating for environmental protection have grown significantly. Inspired by the weighty legacy of Atlas, they emphasize the interconnectedness of ecosystems, urging collective action towards healing the planet. These initiatives highlight the importance of preserving fragile habitats, much like the careful balance that Atlas maintained in the mythic past. The approach to global environmental challenges often mirrors the wisdom found in ancient texts. Lessons embedded in these narratives remind society of the consequences of neglecting the earth. The legacy of Atlas urges a renewal of commitment to nurturing the environment, ensuring future generations inherit a world that flourishes rather than falters beneath the weight of neglect. The resilience of this Titan embodies a profound lesson in perseverance amidst adversity. Bound to a task both monumental and relentless, Atlas serves as a symbol of strength against the trials of time. This figure, forced to uphold the celestial sphere, reflects the burden many civilizations have faced while striving to maintain balance and harmony within their worlds. In ancient texts, Atlas is often depicted not only as a bearer of weight, but as a guardian of knowledge and navigation. His role extends beyond mere physical endurance. It encompasses the wisdom required to guide countless voyagers across vast oceans and treacherous terrains. This aspect of his persona reveals a deeper understanding of responsibility, emphasizing the importance of sharing knowledge for the betterment of society. The ancient Greeks revered Atlas, recognizing his unyielding spirit in the face of overwhelming odds. This reverence transcends mythology, mirroring the struggles encountered by societies throughout history. The ruins scattered across regions once vibrant with life serve as reminders of both triumph and turmoil. Each stone tells a story of survival, of communities that have faced challenges, yet found ways to adapt and thrive. This enduring theme of resilience continues to resonate, urging contemporary society to reflect upon its own trials and to cultivate a steadfast spirit in the pursuit of a sustainable future. The future of the Titan remains a subject of contemplation intertwined with the passage of time. The notion of rest for Atlas signifies more than mere physical reprieve. It embodies a deeper quest for balance within an ever-evolving world. This ancient figure, burdened with the skies, faces an existence marked by the weight of responsibility. The implications of his struggle echo within the fabric of civilization, suggesting that the burdens carried by some reflect collective experiences. In this region, the legacy of Atlas inspires narratives of endurance and fortitude, fostering a desire for harmony amid chaos. Various cultures have drawn on his symbolism, interpreting the Titan's plight as a representation of the human condition. The weight of expectations, both personal and societal, often parallels the mythic load Atlas bears, creating a tapestry of shared challenges. This contemplation extends beyond mythological confines, inviting a discourse on environmental stewardship and ethical governance. The call for balance prompts a reflection on how humanity navigates its own trials and triumphs. As the world faces unprecedented change, the question remains, can Atlas ever truly rest? The answer may lie in the recognition that while burdens may persist, the journey toward understanding and resolution offers a glimmer of hope for respite, both for the Titan and for society at large. Atlas remains a powerful symbol within human thought and culture, representing the weight of responsibility and the quest for knowledge. This figure, once a Titan condemned to hold up the heavens, has transcended his mythological roots to become a metaphor for perseverance under pressure. It embodies the struggle that individuals face while navigating their own burdens, prompting reflection on personal and collective resilience. Throughout history, artistic interpretations of Atlas have varied, yet all maintain a core theme of steadfastness. Statues and paintings often depict him as muscular and resolute, a visual testament to the human spirit's capacity to endure. Literary references further cement his status as an archetype of strength, exploring themes of duty, sacrifice, and the pursuit of wisdom. In contemporary contexts, Atlas's influence extends beyond the classical realm. It finds resonance in discussions around environmental stewardship and social justice. Where the weight of the world is felt acutely, this enduring legacy continues to inspire movements that champion the need for balance, governance, and collective action. The Titan's story serves as a reminder of the delicate interplay between burden and enlightenment, encouraging society to strive for harmony amidst the chaos. Through this lens, Atlas evolves from a solitary figure into a collective emblem of hope, urging humanity toward a future defined by understanding and shared responsibility.